All right, everyone, and a pleasant good evening to you from Tony'sPicks.com. This is Night Moves for Friday, October 17th with DeAndre Stevenson. I'm Ramon Scott, and DeAndre, uh, the old guys were in vogue on Thursday night. Not
Onk
only,
night, onk night, onk night. Both of the uncles showed up tonight,
but
man. Like this,
What about Uncle Max Scherzer, too? Don't forget. Who was the best who was
all
the
the
best
uncles was
dunk?
in action tonight.
Who was the best dunk? Was it Flacco, Rogers, or Scherzer?
I'm gonna probably say Joe Flacco because his back was against the wall. Everybody counted my boy out, man.
Okay.
Everybody counted him out,
But
man.
Max was the playoffs, but everyone came through. Even Rogers had a smile on his face, even though he lost after that crazy football game. But we saw it coming last night, DeAndre.
Ryan Jeff, how you doing, man? How you doing?
You
Kenny
said
Moe, how you
Bengals.
doing?
There they are. All right, nice to have them in there. You called it with the Bengals last night. I didn't know they'd put up those kind of yards, but Jamar Chase had, I believe, 23 or 24 targets in that game. I mean, you saw when he dropped the ball, Joe Flacco's jaw dropped. Right? They showed him close up. Couldn't believe Chase dropped one ball. He had an incredible game, and we talked. One thing I talked about, remember, was the tight ends for both teams. You
Yeah,
had
you
Friday.
did. You said that something about Noah. You said Noah.
Fant had a good game, but Fryermuth also was big, and Jonnu Smith for Pittsburgh. Wild game, but remember I said the Bengals, they might have something left with an easy schedule the rest of the way. They
Yeah,
still got
like I
plenty.
said,
Yeah,
I ain't gonna cut you off, Mr. Ramon, but
no,
like
no,
I said, about this game last night, I was telling y'all the Steelers coach was mad at the Browns for trading Joe Flacco, and this is why, man. This is why because it's a rivalry, man. This battle goes on so far deep into history to where like these games matter, and you're trading your starting quarterback to a contending team, a competitor. Come on, man. So that put me all over the Bengals, man. So it was a good night, man. A good shake back day for me. I hope you guys shook back. Oh, I see Kenny Moore said he got back in the green. How you doing today, Kenny Moore? How you doing, Ryan Jeff? Man, it was a good day though, man. We just love these type of days, man. Football every day. We love these days, man. We got preseason. Me and Mr. Ramon had some preseason winners. I'm quite sure he had some hockey winners for y'all. So, night moves, man. That's what we do. We trying to get y'all the best lines, the best numbers, man. Y'all continue to hit that like button for me and Mr. Ramon. Keep sharing it out with y'all friends. Use the code Tony T at checkout. 15% cap a deal when you pair me and Mr. Ramon up, man. We printing out money for you guys, man. We print money out, and we just appreciate all y'all love and support. I hope all y'all having a good morning. Good morning. It's 1:45 where I'm at, so hope y'all having a good morning. Night moves. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. Money making Friday, man. Let's
I'm
get to it.
struggling to get the graphic up here to show that he had a 3-1 day yesterday to keep it rolling here. Tony's picks. Look at Justin.
How you
Speaking
doing, David? How
my
you doing,
nephew,
David?
speaking of my
Yeah, man.
nephew Justin up there.
Yeah, y'all get y'all favorite sport right now. I'm hiding college football. Mr. Ramon hiding hockey. He's hiding with the props.
I see
Pair
my
us up, man. Y'all pair us up 2 for 1. Pair us up, man. Too early. Look, Ryan Jeff, I'm gonna give you an early cap. Oh man, I like the Cowboys at home. They might get CeeDee Lamb back. Hey, I like the Cowboys. I think there was home dogs when I seen them. So do what you want with that information. Hey, you gotta hear night moves.
You and me are right there together on the board there, DeAndre. With the I was it looks I'm 5-3 in there. You're 3-1. Yesterday, up almost 11 units since joining us over here at Tony's Picks. DeAndre, you see all those picks loaded up. DeAndre's firing tomorrow night on. We're going to get his opinion on it, but Louisville and Miami, Nebraska and Minnesota. You see the winners there, DeAndre, with the under in the Brewers Dodgers game. He had Tulsa, Back door was open.
Back door was wide open, man. We talked about this last night on Night Moves. If y'all watched the broken video down that they cut down of our live segments, y'all would have got that right there for free. That was a free pick. Yeah, man, it was too many points. Tulsa played a tough schedule. It was tough. Don't get me wrong. It was tough, but they got a couple plays. Their defense made a couple stops, and they got the backdoor cover for us. So, like I said, man, that's the stats. That's the numbers. Every game a minute. That's the numbers right there for y'all, man. We print money, man. So we getting ready to attack Friday. Like I said, Mr. Ramon on the leaderboard. I'm on the leaderboard. Pair us up, man, and get y'all favorite sport from him, y'all favorite sport from me, and let's make money, man. It's a money making Wednesday. I mean, it's a money making Friday, man. Money making weekend. You got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You got 3 packs. Let's do it. Let's make money, man.
You got the crew up there. You got Justin. You got Ron. You got DeAndre and myself. So
Yeah, me and Mr. Ramon, we top 10. So do what you want with that. We top 10. So we print money right here for y'all on Night Moves. Let's do it, man. I'm ready. Got had some preseason winners. You know, the NBA season starting next month. I mean, next week, right?
yeah,
Tuesday. So
heck yeah. Not only that, right around the corner, college basketball as well. November the 3rd. So we're getting ready to go. It's betting season
yeah,
for
it's betting season. Fairs finna start coming around. Halloween. It's that time, man. It's that time. Let's do it, man. So y'all get on long term, 7 day, man. Let's make some money, man. Let's do it. Come on, let's do it.
we will
Best
do
bet
it.
hit today with Tulsa. I had the best bet with Tulsa with the backdoor cover. So hey,
You're
let's
right
do
with
it.
that too. That tough schedule. I mean, look, they weren't. They're not. That game wasn't even that great, but I mean, they hung in there because of the previous competition. Kind of
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
East Carolina had the
You know how
pressure on.
many people? You know how many people was just landing with East Carolina, East Carolina, East Carolina, like, and it got to a point where it got right on the number, and it was like Tulsa got it back down to like 7,
They
and I
kept
was
it.
like, oh yeah, we good. So it was a good game. It had a lot of good games going on. Joe Flacco came out and showed he made who he was. You know, Aaron Rodgers played a good game. Yeah, they fought. You know, had a
You
good
mentioned Mike
couple of
Tomlin, DeAndre. Mike Tomlin, he's actually 0-7 straight up in division games on Thursday night.
Yep, them numbers are bad, man. So hey, I hope y'all was on that right side tonight, man. The Steelers, they passing defense.
Gosh, can you? I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a
Aaron
Steelers
Rodgers on the road.
this bad. He had a pretty good. He
He
was,
had a pretty good game,
yeah,
but
he was cooking there for a
five and a
while.
half on the road.
Yeah, not gonna cover 5.5.
Jalen Ramsey on Jamar Chase.
Ramsey, I think he wanted to go home at halftime. Came back, he made one good play, but other than
Yeah,
that,
man.
Jalen Ramsey was having a hard time with Jamar Chase.
Yeah,
Jamar
so
Chase,
let's get ready for this weekend action, man. We got Friday football. What's better than Friday football? Let's do it, man.
yeah, but the Browns and Bengals are kind of like a.
And we got baseball too, you know. So
Oh
hey,
yeah,
is the Brewers gonna get swept? It's what the Blue Jays gonna do.
talk
Hey,
about the
find out on
trade
night moves, man.
of Flacco, DeAndre. The trade of Flacco. The Browns.
Yeah, it is crazy for my bad,
Well,
Mr. Roman. It is crazy for Pittsburgh to have a bad defense with Ramsey and Slay out there. Yeah,
oh yeah,
that's
good stuff. Yeah.
diabolical. That's diabolical. Yeah.
And Watt, too. I mean, but yeah, you're right. Okay, we got some great games here, and we'll talk about baseball first with you, DeAndre. You gave us that over in Toronto and Seattle, and we'll go to that one first. You gave it to us yesterday, but a little bit different here today, maybe. But I asked you yesterday, what do you think about the momentum? Is it enough? And man, is the momentum still going to carry here? Is what we're seeing just Toronto is the best of these two teams? Only one time in a 7-game series has every road team won every game. That was just a few years back in 2019, the Nationals World Series year. the road team won every game in that one, and
Yeah,
we're on the 2-3-2 format. So the Blue Jays, I mean, they got Gosman here against Bryce Miller, and that looks like a advantage Blue Jays.
yeah. And like you said, man, you just gave us that trend, that road trend, and it looked like that's how it's kind of swinging in this game. But man, I'm gonna try to go against that trend, man. I don't think that these Mariners bets are dead just yet, man.
Okay.
If they lose this game, it's gonna be bad going back into Toronto, man. I think that they're gonna come out, give everything they got in this game, come out swinging, and try to get this one. That I think this the one that they get right here, man. The Blue Jays came back and they fought, but I think both teams are gonna come out tomorrow swinging. But I lean towards the Mariners in this one. I think the Mariners take the lead.
Oh man, they need to stop the
We're gonna
bleeding.
we're gonna back Bryce Miller, man. We're gonna back Bryce Miller, man.
Okay. They need to stop the bleeding right now. It just feels like an avalanche a little bit. The way and it wasn't like an overpowering. They just kept adding a run here and adding a run there, and the Mariners were having issues. Just stop and Max came through. There's no doubt about it. Great job by
Yeah, he
Max.
definitely did.
All right. Well, I see a lot of I see those runs keep coming in. I want to think of, maybe it's an under, but man, it just seems like those runs just keep coming in right
Bad
now.
hot.
Series.
Yeah, them bad hot.
Yeah, it does seem like it for sure. Gausman, though, 1-1 in the postseason, 2.38. ERA Miller, 2.61 ERA here in the postseason, but I'm seeing too many runs here, and I'm going to go over with Toronto and Seattle. DeAndre says, take Seattle to finally get one here, and that'll be huge because then you're going back for the next game or two.
This one might go 7. This one might go 7.
I
I
guess
ain't gonna
7.
lie. I was saying sweep. My bad for that one. I ain't gonna lie. I could see Seattle winning this one. Blue Jays win that one at home, and then the last one, hard fought battle. The best team win.
Need a
That's what
7.
I think. We'll see. That's what I think. We'll see though.
We're going to need an exciting series because of, well,
We ain't really see no good game since the Tigers and the Mariners went 15 innings. We ain't really see nothing yet else, So the Dodgers been overtaking the Brewers. The Brewers could have just I wish there was some type of way the Phillies didn't have to play the Dodgers, because the Brewers ain't even been doing nothing. Like,
yeah, that's why they need a 7-game series because is this one going to be over here
that's what I'm saying,
on
man.
Friday night with Shohei Ohtani? Just when you 3-0 lead, then hey, you know what? Well, now we'll just pitch Shohei Ohtani here in game number 4. And the Brewers don't even know. Kind of like yesterday, they're just going to have a bunch of. But Mizorowski was pretty, for a rookie, he did very well in the game. He just up against the Dodgers in the playoffs. That's all. But Mizorowski was cooking there. The kid was cooking, but they don't have him here, obviously.
Yeah, man. Man, I don't want to try to lay that much with the Otani, but I do see this game going over. I think that these Dodgers bats just tee off on the Brewers, man, and just get these people out of their ballpark, send them back where they belong, get their season over with. I see Otani pitching good. I could see the Dodgers just scoring most of the runs by themselves, man. I think this Brewers team is finished, but I think that they still come out with a fight, still come out try to swing and put up some runs on the board too. So we know the Dodgers' offense already been hot, so I'm gonna take the over in this spot.
All right. It just seems like I was trying to make an excuse, like, hey, you know what, the Dodgers, now they're throwing glass now, so at least it's a downgrade a little bit from the other, from the previous two. Not really. Glass now was awesome too, and so why wouldn't Ohtani here be able to handle this big time? I'll take the run line. I see it over too, and I'm going to favor the run line strongly. I mean, that's I'm not going to come in here and try to fool anybody tonight.
Yes, sir.
This is the domination city, and Pains me to watch the Dodgers beat up on my family's team's the Brewers, kind of.
Yeah,
But
you're a Padres guy.
I'm a Padres guy, but my family's from Wisconsin originally.
Padres probably would have competed better. We know how them Dodgers and Padres games get. They
Yeah,
would
we
have
got a lot
competed
of
way
problems.
more. They would have competed way more than the Brewers doing right now. The Brewers won all these games just to do this. I
Well, DeAndre,
understand the Dodgers are a good team, but man,
we got problems down here. I won't bother you because this is supposed to be a preview show, but the Padres basically fired their manager this week because he couldn't get along with any of his assistant, any of his coaches, and
well,
now
yeah,
Padres
that
are
makes sense. That makes sense. We'll
ready.
definitely see a new and improved Padres team this year coming in. So, okay.
Maybe, but we don't know who's gonna. We don't know who can manage it. Could Bruce Bochy come in here? Could it be Albert Pujols coming in? And some people say maybe even Fernando Tatis Sr. That'd be a joke, but okay. Good job on the baseball, and we got four college football, four good college. This isn't Tuesday night, Wednesday night. This is even Thursday night. We've got some real games. DeAndre tonight. I don't want to say they're all good. They all pay the same, DeAndre. We're not going to criticize, right? If we want to watch Akron and Ohio on Tuesday night, don't fault us. If we want to watch Louisville and Miami here to start us off on a Friday night, because we got three good ones. One, they're all good. But
Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's all action. Anytime
okay.
we could get some action on Friday, any day is a good day. Like I said, this one on a Friday, so some people like to go to the bar and just catch a vibe and do different things. So it's all about how you like to vibe.
You
But
should see me on Friday. I'll tell you, you should see me on Friday night. It's crazy. But uh, you got Louisville here coming into Hard Rock. And Miami comes in, DeAndre, on a 10-game home winning streak right now. Dating back to last year. They also covered uh, uh, teams. Usually at this time of the year, they do a good job covering at home because they're winning those games. But Hurricanes 4 straight meetings to the over with Louisville, and Louisville not too good covering numbers here so far this season at 1-4. So what do you think here? You got Miami's defense at home, and Louisville not covering anything. But what do you think?
yeah, man, this Louisville versus Miami game is a good one. We know Carson Beck, he is underrated. He's having a good season, man. He
Mm-hmm.
got 11 touchdowns and he only threw 3 interceptions. They're averaging like 35 points per game. Man, I think this is a spot that we can live with Miami, like you said. They're not good against the number. They're 1-4. Miami got some good defense at home. I think that this Miami defense can shut this Louisville team out and just run it up on them. I think that this is a good spot with Miami at home in front of their home crowd. They having a good season. I think this is a Miami spot. I think, and then you getting right under 2 touchdowns. So I think this is right here, Miami spot. Before you get a bad number or anything, if you get a 13.5, I'll lay it. I'll lay it.
Okay. Yep.
Two
Gonna lay
touchdowns,
two
I'll lay it.
touchdowns. Mm-hmm. 2 touchdowns. Miami beat Florida State by 6 in that ACC opener. Man, Miami's forcing turnovers right now, it feels like, as well. So, look, Louisville, I'm not downplaying them. They're still a winning team. It's just that they're usually in a favorite role. But here, just Miami's kind of looking pretty strong. I would think Louisville might have some problems here. Getting the points that they need to stay in the game. I think that what you're saying is all about the defense here. Last 4 meetings have gone over, but I'm going to go under 53 and a half, 54. What do I have there on the screen? 50,
I
oh,
still,
51.
yeah,
51. Yeah, sorry about that. 51. Guess that's why I'm on it. No value left here, but I like the under. Okay. You were going to say something else about that game?
nah, you good. I'm looking
Okay.
at the preseason slate right now with you, Mr. Ramon. Hold on, see they got.
Okay. All right, Nebraska going to take on Minnesota. Another interesting game here. You got Nebraska coming in. Coach Rule has not left for Penn State just yet. Maybe a little bit of business to conduct here in Nebraska, but will it be a distraction? Nebraska's coming in pretty good. They favorite always wins this game in this series. Nebraska here, not a great cover this time of year. Usually, Minnesota usually can put up some points, but I don't know with Nebraska and Minnesota right here at 46.5. Any value here in this one, DeAndre?
Yes, indeed, man. All the value is on Minnesota in my perspective,
Oh,
man. Nebraska was just in this last and was just in the same spot last week.
mhm.
Laying a touchdown on the road, and they only won by 2 or 3. So with that being said, man, I'm going with Minnesota. This Minnesota team has been playing good at home. They're a home dog getting a touchdown at home. I think this got backdoor written all over it. I think that this backdoor is wide open with this Minnesota team. They might be live outright to even win this game outright, man. We already know that this Nebraska team got the fake Mahomes, the wannabe Patrick Mahomes. He's a good quarterback, but we know that they just don't lay numbers. Their Nebraska is 0-3 in conference games this year, so I think all the value is on Minnesota. I'm gonna get the +7.
Yeah, that line just keeps, just went up. I was so, like I said, I'm so surprised. I never want to lay any extra points with Nebraska on the road, much less any points with
Oh.
Nebraska on the road. So I think with the Gophers, you got that home value on a dog, and I think games here in Minnesota, I probably tend to go under here in this one right now. I know Nebraska has a big yards per play margin on their opponents coming in, but they sometimes fail to materialize that into points. And I think on the road it might be even more exploitatious. So I'm going to go ahead and take the under in this one at 40. Let's see here, 47.5 on screen there. Might be 47, but I'm going to go under with Nebraska and Minnesota. All right, let's go next to, there we got, let's see here. T-Mac is in the chat. Hello to T-Mac.
Hello, T Mac. How you doing, T Mac? How you doing?
David's comment on back on the Steelers game back there. All right. Next up, we've got San Jose State Spartans taking on the Utah State Aggies, and Utah State favored at home here at Maverick Stadium. Utah State has been a pretty good cover at home, and this is another home-dominated matchup. Usually the home team does win this one. It has gone over in 5 of the last 6 years when these two teams have met. And Utah State's been going over quite a bit dating back to last season. But right now, Utah State or San Jose State usually struggles when playing Utah State. They used to play Utah a little bit. What do you think here?
Oh yeah, man. In this spot, man, I'm gonna live with Utah State. They do good in these spots right here. It's a Friday night in front of their home crowd. We know what last week was about. They want to move on, move forward. I'm gonna live with this Utah State team, man. I think this is a perfect spot for them to get back right. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. Lay it with Utah State at home. They were a little bit of a disappointment last week, but
That's why I said we know what happened last week. Let's
yeah,
move
they led
forward. We're
Hawaii,
back
and
at home. Let's
yeah,
do it.
they led Hawaii. You know what happens sometimes? They gave
Yup,
up 20 points and end up getting blowed out.
yup,
But
yup, yup.
also, there's going to be a team that doesn't want to win because San Jose State was on top of Wyoming 28-14 and got outscored 21-0 to end the game and lose 35-28. So they'll try to give it away to one another. And when that happens, I go over when that happens because that means these guys are tired and giving up points. So I'm going to go over 61.5 as my play here
Yes,
for sure.
sir.
Yeah, that's the way I do it. That's the way I play it, especially out here in the in this conference, the Mountain West. Soon to be some of these teams going to the Pac-12. Okay, one more here now. All the jokes aside, I don't think we've gotten to talk too much about uh, Uncle Bill.
No, we ain't get we ain't, I don't think we talked about Uncle Bill at all, man. But I think Uncle Bill got to realize that this is not the NFL. This is not the NFL, man. These two different ball games, man. College and NFL is two different leagues, man. And look like Uncle Bill should have stayed in his.
Oh, did I? Oh, gotcha. I think in this one, DeAndre, I don't know. I kind of want to think that maybe with an extra time to prepare, that even North Carolina can drum up something here, getting 2 touchdowns in this game. Is that what the? Let me see what the line is.
I see what you got over there.
9-47 here.
Okay.
So I don't know that, you know what, it's gone down considerably. It was as high as 13 when it opened at some spots here, and maybe with a week off here, maybe with some time to prepare here. But they got the cross country travel. I don't know if Cal is overwhelming enough to cover this type of number necessarily. Cal's just 16-24 ATS as a favorite under Wilcox, including 10-17 as a home favorite with Wilcox in there. Now these teams have not met yet as ACC foes, and Carolina is actually 5-2 against the spread as a road underdog. That's not to say that they have been a dismal cover in conference play.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the under. I like how you said that these teams never faced each other, so they don't really know what they expect. I know they've been watching film on each other and stuff like that, but I like that they haven't seen each other in this spot. Like you said, coming off a bye week, man. It's gonna take a minute for these offenses to really get it going, get the blood flowing and stuff like that. So I think we can stay under the total in this game. I take the under.
All right, I'm going to try Uncle Bill, believe it or not. And
Kenny Moose said Uncle Bill need to tighten it up. Yeah, man. Let's see if Uncle Bill could tighten it up in this spot right here.
Right. Well, look, I look at it. Cal hasn't rushed for over 70 yards in 3 of their last 4 games, having a little bit of trouble there. Now, they did win at BC. They lost versus Duke. Remember that game? They got blown out by Duke. Now, I know Duke probably, I don't know where we're putting Duke in terms of where they stand against North Carolina, but Carolina can even their record and pick up an ACC win. I'm more apt to take the points here. Trans Canada is here.
How you doing, Trans Canada? How you doing, bro? Night moves.
I'm gonna go with Uncle Bill plus the points.
Hit that like button, man. Hit the like button. Share it out, man. This is Night Moves, man. Night Moves.
It's gonna be painful if they start losing and assistant coach Jordan comes down and she needs some money for the snack bar. All right, that's it, DeAndre, for the college football.
Yeah, man. We're gonna go over to the preseason.
You want to do 8 games? We're getting so close to the season. Do you think we could come up with some preseason winners? Landon says Landon, we're about to go crazy right now if you're not careful. Because DeAndre and I, we had some winners yesterday, DeAndre. I don't want to put pressure on you, 8-game schedule, but we had you said take New Orleans against Orlando, and that one came home. They covered. They lost. I think they lost by 7. They were getting 7.5. So, hey, we won. And then I had the over there. You said take Detroit. They blew out the Wizards. And I said take Houston against Atlanta. I think they blew them out. Yeah. And then you said take the Bulls, and they won by 6. And that was what we had for winners yesterday. So I don't know if you think on an 8-game Friday night card, if you think we can drum up some winners for the crew.
Yeah, man. That's what we do at Night Moves. Like I said, long as they keep the long as they keep showing up, we're gonna keep delivering. We're always putting in overtime and doing all type of work. Even when we ain't working, we're working for y'all guys. So we appreciate all y'all love, all y'all support, and let's attack this NBA card, man. Money making Friday, man. Let's do it.
Okay, well, I glanced at the games a little bit
Yeah,
here.
we could talk about whatever
I
games
mean,
they
half
want to
the
talk
time I
about.
can't even
Whatever
get the
games
records
we
right
want to
because,
talk. We ain't gotta talk about every game, however y'all want to play it.
well, see who's doing what. I got. Let me put the graphics up here, and thank you to Landon there. It said Bulls was a side there.
Yes, sir, bro. Appreciate it, Landon, man. I just want to say, just watch this that Bulls team, man. That Bulls team is gonna be scrappy. It's gonna be a good season with that Bulls team. That Bulls team should be at least a playing team. That Bulls team should be at least a playing team. No cap. Mr. Ramon, you got a question right there.
Yeah. Well, let's make sure we do those games. I think. What can we do that?
Come back tomorrow night. Come back tomorrow night. We'll be
Got
breaking it down for
big
sure. Yeah,
college.
put it down. Do the
We got
same thing. Just text me a list of the games that we're gonna break down.
Yeah, we'll do a couple. We'll make sure we do those games. We'll do maybe maybe I'll figure out a dozen games. Send me a text if you have any games you want for sure, DeAndre, so we can be there. And Trans says Mariners fans are buying tickets for. Well, I thought
For the
the
finals, refund load. No, you think the Blue Jays finna win the last? You think the Blue Jays finna
still
win
got to go
two
one
more?
back. Still got to go back to Toronto, no matter what, right?
Yeah, Kenny
For
Mo,
one.
man. That Bulls team, yeah.
Okay, let's go. We got some basketball here. Nets and Raptors to start it off. Raptors here are favored by 8 in the preseason. Like it's some Toronto's been pretty solid though, but they've lost. When they lose big. When they win big. I think is the way this has been going. Brooklyn, I think, is 2-1, and they've won a few high blowouts in their wins. I think. So the Nets, their reserves have been strong in late stretches in the games, and Toronto seems to be slipping a little bit, in my opinion, at least in the preseason. I'm just trying to look at it from how motivated we are to keep. Oops, there we are. Oh, let me get it, Dion. I'll get you. Oh, I heard DeAndre pop back in. Let me see if I can't bring him up here real quick. I'll interact with the chat a little bit. Oh, Kenny in there. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, everybody in the chat. And let's see if we can't. All right, I might have to continue on without DeAndre here, but there we go. I think we got him back here. Let me see. Yep, there we go. Oh, there he is. Here he comes. All right.
Yeah, my bad, y'all. I don't know what happened. It just clicked me out, but
Well, I was talking to nobody. No, but
yeah,
I
but
was saying I think that I don't know. I think Brooklyn's reserves I think look a little bit more motivated to show what they have rather than Toronto at this point. I think Toronto's actually starting to slip here a little bit in the preseason. Not that they're ready to go or anything for a great regular season, but what do you think here?
yeah, I think both of these offenses, both of these teams could get up and over this total. We know that the Nets got a couple pieces, like Michael Porter Jr., Cam Thomas. We know that the Raptors got a lot of good pieces in their second unit. We know that this Brooklyn team is going to fight to the end of the buzzer, to the end of the game. I think we could get over this total.
Okay, and obviously I'm taking Brooklyn here. I think the Raptors' scoring pace, they go fast early and then they keep tailing off. So maybe the
Yeah,
total though is
I
low enough.
agree, Kenny Mo. Can't take the Raptors with that many points. Not in that spot. No, I don't trust the Raptors letting that many points. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna take Brooklyn here in a preseason game. All right,
You getting
next
you
one.
getting 4 buckets. You getting 4 buckets in your back pocket? Come on, man.
Timberwolves and Sixers in Philly. Philly's been, I think they're the worst now. I think they're one of the worst teams going here in the preseason so far, if I'm not mistaken. They're getting blown out in some of these games. And Minnesota, they continue to look like they think it's the regular season, it looks like right now. Sixers aren't defending, they're not scoring well, and they're still favored here because it's a preseason game, and Minnesota probably going to have some guys on the resting here on the bench. They haven't been playing everybody anyways, but
Yeah,
weird here.
I think we could get an under spot right here. Like you said, Minnesota. They've been trying to find different lineups, different schemes. 76ers still trying to make sure that they're healthy. They're not really. I haven't really seen anything yet from the Sixers team that makes me want to lay 5 points with them.
Okay, yeah, Minnesota does have a couple losses there for sure, but when they're good, they're good. It looks like so far to me in the preseason. I'm gonna have to try them here at getting a few points. I think they're 2-2, but averaging 122. I'll take them here against Philly. Okay, Charlotte and the Knicks. Knicks favored by 4.5, 226. The Knicks, I think, are 3-1 here so far, and really one of the few teams playing some defense. Charlotte, they've been a little bit unpredictable, but they have a couple wins, I think. So, what's going to go here?
Yeah, man. I feel like I got the perfect handicap in this game. I can't wait to see if it's really correct or not. But I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna take Charlotte because, and y'all know I've been since preseason started right here on Night Moves. I've been loving this Knicks teams, but I think I'm gonna do something today, and I'm gonna try to go with the Hornets. Just to try them out. It's preseason. They got LaMelo, they got Brandon Miller, they got Miles Bridges, and that's when this team flourished. That's when they're at their best, when they got those guys, when they're healthy, and those guys in there. I know y'all seen LaMelo threw the ball between somebody's leg with the alley, so they got a lot of energy in there right now, and I like how this team playing right now. So they got Trey Mann coming off the bench. I like this team. They got Kyle Sexton from Utah. This team got some pieces, and this is another team that might be scary. So I think they could come in here and compete with the Knicks and keep this one close. I'll take a shot with the Hornets.
All right. I might swerve in that corner.
Whoa.
No follow up to that. No follow up to that song, or what?
No, nothing else after that song. You don't
That
hear
was
about
it.
them or nothing no
One hit
more.
wonder.
But we see Lonzo over there in the Cavs, man. Watch out for Lonzo, man, with the
Oh
Cleveland Cavaliers, man. He a role here. He exceeding his role.
I love the Ball brothers. I don't care I love them. I used to watch those Chino Hills games on streams. I mean, that's how good they were. All right, I'm going to take the under though in this one. The Knicks are the best defense. I think they're the best defensive team in the preseason. They're only giving up like 100 points a game. I mean, who does that? So is it going to be? I mean, if the Knicks can do this in the regular season, look out, man. Mike Brown might have something going here with the Knicks. So, okay, but I'll respect that. Taking Charlotte here right now. Next up, Memphis and Miami. Got Miami here, I believe, favored by 4.5. And the total. Oh, I think I might have missed one here, DeAndre, with the Nuggets. Forgive me. I missed one. Nuggets and Hornets here. We can go with this one if you can.
Yeah. Nuggets in the OKC Thunder. We can go with this one though. It's all in the same time slot, 7-10.
Yeah, I didn't do the graphic for the other one. I'm gonna type it in here so we can bring it back. Grizzlies and the Heat here though, but I think I have it at 4.5 and 231.5 here in this one. I think both teams. Do they even have a win between them? I don't know if they do.
This is a nasty line, man. This is a nasty line, man.
Miami's 0-5 and Memphis is 0-4.
I'm just gonna take the under and just close my eyes, man. Now that both of these teams are winless.
Oh my gosh.
Memphis has a lot of injuries, so it might be a lot of bench players in there. We might be seeing a lot of bricks from this Grizzlies
A lot of
team.
bricks, a lot of
This
bricks.
Heat team is still struggling to find themselves. We know that they lost a lot of pieces this offseason. So where are the points coming from? 231.5. Where are the points coming from? I'm gonna take the under in this spot.
Oh God, you got to go under. I would think. Jeez, I mean, these teams are so erratic right now. Grizz have been giving up some points though, and the Heat though they're not usually getting anything close to 115. I don't think. Maybe out there, but somebody's got to win. Who's got to win? I'm gonna take Miami and lay 4.5.
Brick City, yeah, man. Brick
Man,
City, how you doing, Lex? Still,
it's scary with these. I hope they can turn. Maybe I don't doubt that Miami, but I worry about Memphis a little bit here. Lex, thank you. Yeah, Brick City. Okay, I made that Nuggets banner here. I missed that game. Nuggets are playing the Thunder, and the Thunder I think are favored by 4.5 here right now. Denver's done pretty well so far, DeAndre. I think they have 3 wins. So does OKC, and I don't know. I think by the time they get the backups in here, this one 4.5 for the Thunder. The total is 229.5.
yeah. Looking at this game, man, I love it, man. OKC versus Denver, man. This might be a Western Conference Finals matchup. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, I'm gonna immediately take Denver, man.
Okay.
We know that this OKC team is good. They coming off of winning the championship, but also a hungry new look Denver team is coming in also trying to send a message to these Thunder to let them know that there's going to be a long year of dealing with this. So with that being said, I'm going to take the Nuggets with the +4.5, +5, whatever number you get.
All right, next, Lex likes the creamy nougats in there, in that one, and I'm gonna go ahead, man. I'm gonna go ahead and take the under at 229.5. DeAndre says go with the Nuggets. Okay.
Get them chicken nuggets.
Yes. How about the Pacers and the Spurs here on Friday night? We got Spurs by 5.5. Spurs have been really good in the preseason so far. DeAndre, maybe one of the best teams looking here, and the Pacers do have a couple of wins too. Their defense maybe hasn't been as good, but I think they're 2-1. So seems like a pretty good game also here at the Spurs favored by 5.5, 233.
Yeah, this is a rematch game. We just seen this game I think last week or earlier in the
Oh,
week. Yeah, we just seen this game. The Pacers was at home. I don't want to lay this many points with the Spurs. We know that they've been playing good in the preseason and all that, but Dylan Harper been looking good for the Spurs. Wemby looked like he done got stronger. With all that being said, though, man, this Pacers team still have one of the deepest benches. It still has pieces, and getting 5.5 points, man. I think that's way too many points for this Pacers team. Y'all, they forgot that they was in the Eastern Conference Finals, man. This Pacers team still has what it takes, even though that they don't have Tyrese Halliburton due to injury. I think that the Pacers is wide open for a backdoor. The last game was competitive. The Spurs won outright, but it was still competitive. So I'll take the Pacers. I don't want to lay 5.5 with the Spurs.
Sohan has a wrist injury, and De'Aaron Fox is out with a hamstring right now. So a couple of recent injuries in the last few days for the Spurs as well. I'm going to still go over, though, in this one. Figure the pace, the spacing right now. The Spurs, hey, they're getting it done right now. Pretty exciting that they're averaging 122 in the preseason and have won them all so far. Good job, Spurs. All right. A couple more. DeAndre Clippers are playing the Warriors. Warriors favored here by 3. The total in this one is 225, and both teams are looking pretty good, especially the Warriors. I think they're 3-1. They'll be giving heavy minutes to the rotation players in there as well. Clippers actually have been a little bit dominant in their preseason games, but I don't know. Maybe they can tighten up in this one. If the Clippers play defense, they could. It's 224.5 in a preseason game. It's kind of low.
Yeah, man. I want to take this Clippers team to come out right and get the win over this Warriors team. The difference in this game is that the Clippers have bench. The Clippers bench can be honestly their starting five. Man, they got so many pieces. John Collins, Chris Paul gonna increase John Paul up. Chris Paul gonna increase John Collins' game so much. John Collins hitting corner threes. He's attacking the rim. CP3 hitting threes. It's just a glimpse. I don't want to get too ahead, but I like what this Clippers team did. They got Brook Lopez shooting the three, stretching the floor out. Hey, I like this Clippers team, so I'm gonna take them getting a lot of value with this Clippers team, man.
I hope so. I hope they do something. I hope they can improve, and hope they can shrug off their off-season controversy. You know why they got such good bench? They got a little extra money. Everybody, they got some money paying these guys.
So
all right.
I think it's a Clipper spot.
Okay, I'll go under then in this one. I think if Clippers are actually going to come to play in this one in a preseason game on the road, then I would think that there would be at least tighter perimeter defense from both teams. If you're calling for Clippers to come out and play, that's what they'll end up doing there. So it's exciting news for them. All right, the Lakers. Wait a minute here. Well, I guess Luka's going to play in this one because they're favored by 7. And the total here is 227. I think the line speaks volumes about that. Like I said, I kind of want to take him when he's out and play him when he's in at this point, the way, the preseason works kind of here, DeAndre. The Kings haven't won yet, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the under in this game. I don't think the Kings offense really. The Kings offense just shoot 2-pointers. They're not a 3-point shooting team. The league is not a 2-point game no more, man. You gotta have that 3-pointer in your bag. It's like the NFL where you gotta have a running quarterback that at least win games. And all the Kings do is shoot twos. They get a couple threes in there, but they rely on the mid range with DeRozan and that new looks Bulls team. So I'm gonna take the under in this game.
Okay. Yeah, maybe again, definitely been a little bit of leaky from Sacramento, but again, they're just not scoring enough here. Both teams struggling here. I think they're a combined 1-6 so far. So I got to take the Kings with the points here. Lakers aren't impressing me. We've been fading them a little bit. I'm going to fade them again here on Friday night. Hey, DeAndre, thank you very much for covering those with me because, hey, on a Friday night, we're going to be looking at a few games, at least in the NBA, and not many people are – the other thing is not many people are doing any NBA – whether or not it was a in-depth handicap, hey, we know what it's about. It's preseason. We're kind of –
Yeah, that's why we ain't really going in too deep. We just trying to give y'all a little glimpse and a little glamour. We just trying to let y'all get a little taste of what's going on. So when the NBA season do start, we gonna already be ready. We gonna be loading up. We not playing around. Like we gonna be ready. Like everybody's sitting around just thinking, when the actual season start, that's when it's time to bet. No, we already know what these teams capable of. We already know. So we gonna be expecting. We gonna be holding certain teams to a standard. So that's how I look at it.
Okay, we'll be ready then, and you can go over.
What is curling?
Say it again, DeAndre.
What is curling? Somebody said, "Can you get DeAndre to cover some curling?"
Oh, curling is okay. You've seen it, DeAndre. It's a winter Olympic sport where the people are on the ice and they do this with the broom. Have you ever seen this?
I probably did.
They send a large rock down a 70-foot path, and they send it off like this, and the thing starts moving by itself on the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take a broom and they like shave ice in front of it to make it curve, and then strike some other uh, curling stones, and then it's like kind of like darts on ice. I'd say.
Okay. Is it season right
Big
now?
in Canada, huh?
Is it season right now?
It's coming. And here's a little secret for everybody, Dion. Do you use a website, Ken Palm? Do you look at college basketball using Ken Palm? Right, you know what that
Yeah.
is, right? You have it, right? It's like $20. It's got all that data. Anybody who gets Ken Palm, not a lot of people know this. If you go to the upper right hand corner of Ken Palm, he's actually got curling ratings on there.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
I mean, I'm not,
Free game,
I'm
Mr.
not making
Ramon
that.
giving y'all some free game. Free game.
So
Take it.
maybe some
Use
people
it.
know that and some people don't. All right, but yeah, it was tough to cover the curling action here. There's a point where the hits and the views just don't warrant the coverage. Trans Canada. Okay. Thanks a lot, DeAndre. Appreciate it. We're gonna stick with, hey, go on over to Tony'sPicks.com and use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 15% off the premium pick packages, DeAndre. I saw you have a couple of uh, games there on college football for here we go, DeAndre, for Friday night.
Yeah, I'm probably put two more plays in. I'm gonna probably put two more plays in, but this was going on, man. Night moves. Every night we here trying to break the numbers down, break the lines down for y'all. And as y'all can see, we print money. Each and every day we showing up for you guys. Y'all keep us going, and we just ask that y'all just keep showing up so we could keep delivering for you guys. I already got my plays for Sunday in. I already got a couple plays for
Mhm.
Saturday in.
Mm.
I got Friday plays in, man. I'm ready. I'm loaded up. I'm ready to go. So let's do it, man. We getting ready to do it all over again. I want y'all to show back up tomorrow night with the same energy, ready to break the card down with us, ready to talk the games with us, and let's do it. Let's have a prosperous day. Let's have a prosperous weekend. I got my best bet at Tony'sPicks.com. We hit that today. We really hot on that, and we're gonna keep it going. So keep rocking with us, keep showing us love, and just keep sticking with us, man. Pair me and Mr. Ramon up. Use the code TonyT to save 15%, and let's keep doing it, man. Mr. Ramon, you got NHL tonight?
Yeah, only 4 games, so stick
Okay,
around.
yeah. So Mr. Ramon gonna get y'all in and out with the hockey games. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the love and support, man. Continue hitting that like button. And have a good night, good morning, and appreciate y'all, man. Night moves.
Thanks, DeAndre. We'll see you tomorrow. Send me any games that you want. Otherwise, I'll just pick the best ones. Try to pick the biggest and best. You know which ones.
Okay, yeah. I got you.
All right.
Good luck, everybody. Appreciate all y'all in the chat, man. Lex, Trent, Kenny Mo, uh, Landon, David, Ryan. Everybody who come check us out over here every day at Night Moves, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all keep us going, man. Y'all the reason we show up each and every night, each and every morning. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all go check me out on Tony'sPicks.com. Good luck, Mr. Ramon. Appreciate you.
DeAndre Stevenson, everybody on Night Moves. Appreciate it, DeAndre. And let's keep it going here right now. And I'll go into a 4-game NHL card here on Friday night after we had a big card there on Thursday. Brought home some winners here. A few winners anyway on Night Moves. I'm not sure we got them all home. I know that. There were some pushes out there. But did have the under with the Montreal and Nashville last night, and also had the under with Colorado and Columbus, and also brought home the under with Carolina and Anaheim there last night. I had a few pushes on the totals. Gonna have to get back at it here actually, and have a bounce back here. Rare so far this season. So let me cover these 4 contests here. And we'll start it off with the Minnesota Wild are taking on the Washington Capitals in this one. You got the Caps here at minus $1.25 or so here in this one. And let me see if I can get my notes on screen here. All right. In this one with the line at minus 120 for the Caps here at home. Just get it right here on screen. Yeah, and 5.5 over 20. Minnesota's been historically dominant in this head-to-head. It is an East-West series, but they have won 7 of the last 8 meetings between the two. Washington's off to a pretty good start here so far, looking good defensively, and they've got Thompson in here, obviously, in this one. So, look, they can shut you down here for sure. It feels like with Logan Thompson, a strong 92% save percentage so far this season. Man, I got to think that Thompson might be able to shut these guys down, and I'm going to go under here in this one with Minnesota and Washington. You're welcome to join me in the comments if you'd like and make your pick as well. Now the Lightning are taking on the Red Wings with my man Jonas Johansson in goal. Is up against Gibson here of the Red Wings. Got the Lightning favored on the road. $1.50, maybe even $1.60 here in this one. Detroit coming in looking pretty good so far with this hot start. And up already over 3 units so far this season. Man, looking good. Good at home too here right now, and they've won 4 of the last 6 meetings actually with Tampa. Are the Red Wings going to be moving on up a little bit here? The Lightning are kind of leaking goals right now. They're allowing, I believe, 4.25 goals here so far this season. So we'll see. Looking at the goalie situation here, who do I have listed there? I do have Gibson, but let me just take a look. There might be some talk that could be a backup night. Let me see here. And you guys can fill me in as well if you know of any goaltending changes when we're on the air here. But I was looking at it as if it was going to be Gibby in there tonight on Friday. I'm just going to take one more peek at it here. And yeah, in fact, Gibby's confirmed here, despite his 7.89 goals against here, 61% save percentage. So a little bit of a rough start for Gibson. Johansson has one win, 3.0 goals against coming into this one. But I don't know. It feels like for Detroit here, I still want to try to back Gibby. I mean, that was an awkward game, giving up those 8 goals or something like that when they got lit up in the one game. Is that right? So, all right, I am going to take Detroit here on the money line in this one to beat Tampa. I have some concerns about Tampa defensively here right now, and I'm going to try Detroit actually in this one. Thank you to David here. And TransCanada says he wants KBO action here. Over here. Yeah, KBO tonight. We're in the playoffs. And, we had certainly a couple series down. There was no game there. I think tonight, though, I know we've got one game coming up here in a couple of hours with Samsung and Hanwha. We're moving on to the next series so far. So I know that one's coming up tonight with Samsung and Hanwha. And I don't want to. I didn't see Ron's video, so I don't want to give out a play right now without seeing what Ron had. But I'll definitely look into that game tonight because I know what I like. All right, let's keep it moving here right now. Night moves. Taking a look at the NHL card for Friday, and I've got Vancouver taking on Chicago. In this one, we have Demko going here, I believe, for Vancouver. And for Chicago, in this one, I believe it's going to be Spencer Knight still. Now, Vancouver has dominated this series big time. They've won 10 straight meetings between the two and 6 straight at the United Center. Demko, they found some offensive balance, and he's getting it done with a 93% save percentage. This is what you want to see out of Vancouver so far. The Hawks have been competitive, man. There's no doubt. There feels like a little bit of a change here so far with Chicago performing admirably. They're a little bit inconsistent defensively. I think they're allowing over 3.5 goals per game still, but at home, a little bit more solid defensively anyway. But I don't know. Vancouver might have the fire, still get to 6 goals here tonight. Vancouver, man, $1.40. I actually think that Chicago's played well enough possibly to stay in this game tonight. I'm going to go over here at 6 goals in this one, even with Demko and Knight in there. I'm going to go over 6 tonight with these two. All right, and one more on the NHL schedule here. It's the Sharks taking on the Mammoth. With Askarov and Vejmelka is the way I'm showing it here with these two. And San Jose, they've been burning money again so far this season. They do have a couple of points here so far, right? Yeah, they did get to overtime a couple of times, but haven't been able to finish one off just yet. Meanwhile, Utah at home, they're really turning into one of the most reliable home teams you can find, it feels like right now. With Vejmelka in goal here, 1.67 goals against, 93% save percentage so far. He's been pretty good, but we'll see. Askarov really got to step it up here a little bit right now, man. Utah, 245 here in this one, and I don't know. I have a feeling they can maybe get this puck line here tonight. But let me go under. I'm going to go under and say that San Jose is not going to be able to get much done, and I'll take the under in this one against Utah. All right, and that's it for the NHL here on Night Moves. Appreciate that. For just the 4 games. And let me see. I think I've also lined up a couple in the CFL here tonight. And we'll take a look at the 2 matchups here. You got the Riders, I believe. Let me make sure I get the right lines here. Got the Riders on the road against the Blue Bombers, 7 and 48.5 here in this one. And let's take a look at this matchup here. Is usually when these two teams, the defense have kind of dominated when these clubs have met in the past. And I don't know, I think we might be heading to that direction again here. Saskatchewan's been going under on the road for sure. And I think they've gone under here now in 4 of their last 5 overall. Meanwhile, Winnipeg's gone under in 5 straight. And I think their offense is kind of cooling here. It feels like, at least for the time being. So I'm going to take a look at the players here, too, if I can, see if we don't have some standouts to look at least. But I think the Blue Bombers at home, they are so solid right now against Saskatchewan. They always win this matchup. They've won 9 out of the last 10 meetings at home against them. But Saskatchewan's doing quite a bit of good offensively here so far. I mean, you have basically, it feels like 2 very solid defenses for sure with these clubs. I would think, if anything, the only guy I kind of like here maybe is Bertrand Hudon for Saskatchewan. Since he's come on, I mean, had 32 yards in that last game, and they're going to need him to step up in this game because of the running situation for Saskatchewan. We'll see if they even have some props on him, but I'm going to end up here with the under for sure. The way these defenses are going, it almost feels like 1-2 to the eye test anyway for me. And I think they'll pressure Mayer. They'll have to get it out to Neld touchdown last game, but man, they're going to be hard pressed to find many points here, and we'll see if Winnipeg can get something done with Caleros and Oliveira. All right, I think it's going to be more field goals and fireworks. It feels like in this one. I'm going to go under with Saskatchewan and Winnipeg. Yeah, and one more. I've got the Elks taking on the Lions here. Now we know the Lions aren't looking great defensively, especially that pass defense. It feels like right now, but let's take a look at this one anyway and see if we can't break it down a little bit here with Edmonton coming in at just 2 games under 500, I think, and BC 9-7. Edmonton, though, has been covering of late. They've covered 5 straight, and their defense continues to look a little bit better each time. It feels like now they certainly know how to stop the run. That's going to make it tough on Butler, I would think, in this game. But still, BC, favored with Rourke, with Hatcher, McInnes. Man, good offense from BC here. Uh, Lions right now won 10 of their last 11. They've won 10 of the last 11 with Edmonton, including 5 straight meetings at home. They do kind of own these guys for sure. And maybe Edmonton keeps it competitive early, but I would think by the end, the defense of Edmonton probably wears out, in my opinion. And I'm willing to lay it here with BC. Just skip the run and stay with the pass. I'm going to take the Lions here in this one and lay 6 points. Might be down to 5.5 here. Let me take a look. No, it's mostly sixes across the board in this one. So I'm going to take BC and lay 6 points in this game against Edmonton here on Friday night. All right, I think that's going to do it here for Night Moves on a Friday. We've crossed over midnight here in the West Coast, and thank you for joining me here on the show. Be back tomorrow. DeAndre will join us. We'll talk college football. We'll talk more Major League Baseball, NHL hockey as well. We'll try to throw in some other sports for you. I really appreciate it. And hey, there's Alessandro. Nice to see you in the chat, my friend. And I'd love to have you come by. UFC 3-pack for tomorrow. Going to be a great card tomorrow night with the UFC. I say tomorrow night. It starts at 4 Eastern and 1 Pacific. I'll have some package. I say tomorrow. I mean, it is Friday after all. Right? Thank you to Trans Canada. But got that main event with Rainer de Ritter taking on Brendan Allen, middleweights. Allen replacing Fluffy from about a month ago, but some other good fights on the card as well, as we're in Vancouver on Saturday at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific for de Ritter and Allen, and a good card here. Maybe it's Canada versus the world a little bit with the bouts featuring the Canadian fighters. So thanks, Alessandro. Make sure you pick up that package over there with him over at Tony's Picks. Really appreciate it. We'll see if we can't take a sneak peek there for my man and bring it up on the site for this weekend. I'll be looking forward to that card for sure. There we go. There you are, Alessandro. Vancouver Fight Night 3-pack. And good luck to you and have a great weekend as well. Thanks a lot, Alessandro, for stopping in. It's going to do it here for Night Moves. Back tomorrow here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. For Tony'sPicks.com, I'm Ramon Scott. So long.